Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
What happened? You said it was fine. That's worse.
Okay, welcome to Murder at Patterson Manor. Note that photography is strictly prohibited. Anyway, photography is strictly prohibited.
Welcome.
Photography is strictly prohibited. Prohibited. And, all electronic devices should be shut off. And, if you don't find a random city, I am looking for that, as well as silence. If you turn the CD, you might know what it costs. It's right in the show.
Go on.
You can find it. That should be all. Oh, more people are coming in. You don't have to stop the speech. Woo! Really hot. I'm gonna get a drink. Then I'm gonna register it really quickly. Photography is prohibited. All electronic devices should be shut off. If you haven't read CD, you can start my time content in the show. Thank you. Enjoy. You ready for what's up? Act 1, the cast and scene is still missing. We'll find the guard on the scene. What's happening on stage? If you're also listening to music,
Just a minute. We need it. We don't have the time. Good evening, ladies. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Corley Drama Society. My name is Chris, the new head of the Corley Drama Society, and welcome to what will be my directorial debut. Let's see here. Firstly, I would like to apologize to those of you involved in our little box office mix-up, though I'm sure the 117 of you involved will enjoy our little murder mystery just as much as Hamilton. Get proud. Okay, this project was made possible with funds from the statewide Community Grants Program. A program with the New York State Council on the Arts with the support of the Governor and the New York State Legislature and administered in Columbia County by Create Council of the Arts. I don't know what that means. We are particularly excited to present this play because for the first time in our society's history, we have the perfect number of members for this show's cast. If I'm being quite honest, this has been a problem in past shows, such as Chekhov's Two Sisters that we put on, or perhaps a better known one, The Lion and the Wardrobe, or our summer musical, Cats. There we go. Of course, this will be the first time that we can do a play of this scale, and it's certainly no stranger we've had to contend with a small budget. Such is evident with our past show, take on the classic Roald Dahl's James and the Peach. Anyone heard of that? Anyone heard of that? Of course, during that show, our Peach rolled off stage and we had to present, James, where's your Peach? There you go. And you guys are laughing. Okay, anyway, on to the main event, which I have no doubt you guys will all be thrilled for. So please, without any further ado, put your hands together for Susie H.K. Goodwill's The Murdered Haversham Medal!
Charlie, are you ready? We're all waiting downstairs for his blast for the engagement. Charlie? Hang it all, Charlie. You've been in there for hours. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were having second thoughts about the wedding. Charlie? Forget it, Charlie. If you won't come out, we'll come in. Hand me the keys, Perkins.
Here they are, Mr. Collymore.
Thank you, Perkins. We're coming in, Charlie. We're coming in. We're in! We're in! Well, what's this? Charles?
Asleep, surely, Mr. Collymore.
Damn it, I hope so.
I'll take his pulse.
Last I knew, something must have been wrong. It isn't like Charles to disappear like this.
Sir, he's dead.
Perkins, he can't be. He's my oldest friend.
He's not breathing, sir, and there's no hint of a heartbeat.
Good God. Charles Haversham dead. What a horror.
I don't understand. He can't be dead. He was fit as a fiddle. It doesn't make sense.
Of course it makes sense, Perkins. He's been murdered. Good God, where's Florence?
She's in the dining room, sir. Shall I fetch her?
At once and quickly.
But she's bound to have another one of her hysterical episodes.
Damn it, gather everyone in here. Not a soul gets out of Haversham Manor until the killer is found.
Lounge to dining room. Cecil, Miss Collymore, come to Charles's private rooms at once. Charles Haversham has been murdered.
But do you think it was murder, Perkins? Or do you think perhaps it was suicide?
Suicide? Mr. Haversham? Not possible. Never was there a man with more zest for life than Charles Haversham. He was young, rich, soon to be married. Why on earth would he commit suicide?
Why on earth would anyone have means to kill Charles Haversham? He was such a gentle fellow.
Generous, kind, a true philanthropist. He never had an enemy in his life.
Until today, it seems.
Shall I telephone the police, sir?
The police. They won't get here for hours, not in this snowstorm. No. I'll telephone Inspector Carter. He lives on just the other side of the village. He'll crack this case, and quick. Hand me the phone, Perkins. Thank you, Perkins. Yes, give me Inspector Carter. I know it's late. I don't care about the weather. Somebody's been killed. Somebody's murdered Charles Haversham. That's right. That's right. Thank you. He's on his way.
Inspector Carter?
They say he's the best damnedest inspector in the district. He'll crack this case and quick.
Very good, sir. And what shall I do?
Lock every doorman. And assemble everyone in here.
Yes, sir.
Good God, Charles Haversham murdered at his own engagement. Charles Haversham murdered at his own engagement party. What a grim evening. Florence!
Charlie, no! I can't believe what I'm seeing. My God, he looks so good lying there. His skin is cold to the
yourself, Cecil. Perkins, pour this man a stiff drink.
Right away, sir. Charles always kept his scotch upstairs in his study.
You know, my brother was not the finest collector of scotch in all the county.
Don't you think I know that, Cecil? He was my best friend.
Well, it was my brother, Thomas.
This is part of my nursing tick. Simply can't stand it. Thomas, I think I'm becoming hysterical.
No, Florence got another one of your episodes here. Have one of your pills.
My brother murdered his own home. This is unthinkable.
My God, sir! He's drunk the whole bottle! There's not a drop left!
Hang it all, Perkins. Hang it all, Perkins. Hang it all, Perkins.
There's not a drop left!
Hang it all, Perkins. There's another in the cabinet.
Yes, sir, of course, you're right. This one's full.
Good God. Charles dead at his own engagement party. What a grim, grim evening.
Madness. My brother was a good man. Who would want to kill him?
Can't imagine.
I'm in shock.
Asthma. Perkins, pour this man a stiff drink.
I can't believe he was set up here, alone, drinking. He was supposed to be downstairs with us.
Thank you, Perkins. Well, here's to a good brother. That's the best whiskey I've ever tasted.
Have another to calm your nerves.
Make it a double.
There, Florence. Deep breaths.
Charles.
Deep breaths.
Come down, Florence.
Another scotch, sir?
Yes.
Should have been downstairs first.
Dead, you're dead.
My brother wasn't as happy as people were led to believe. Behind that cheery mask lay a darker side to a man that many didn't know about.
It's true. His smile was often merely a facade. I was fortunate enough to be one of the few people who he truly confided in. Damn it all. I've lost a true friend today.
We all have, Perkins. Hey, I knew Charlie ever since school.
I don't know how I'll ever recover from this.
You'll move back home with me, Florence. I'm your brother, and I'll have it no other way.
Perkins is right. My brother was hiding a deep sense of melancholy and resentment. I have no doubt in my mind it was suicide.
Suicide? How can you say that? Of course not. It was murder. Murder in the first degree.
Nonsense! Nonsense! My brother was paranoid and jealous, and I can prove it. Perkins, hand me his journal. It's there on the mantel. Thank you, Perkins. Why, look, dated just last night. I fear Florence does not love me. The night of our engagement party, despair engulfs my soul.
But I love Charles with all my heart.
As I said, you're mad, paranoia, and jealousy.
Oh no.
The
Scepter!
Thank heavens he's here.
Oh, what a terrible snowstorm. Good evening. I'm Inspector Carter. Oh, please, you will take my case.
Yes, Inspector.
This must be Charles Haversham. Sorry, this must have given you all a damn shock.
It did. We're all still reeling.
Naturally, but tell me, are any of you the deceased immediate family?
I'm Cecil Haversham. I'm his brother.
I'm Florence Collymore. I'm his fiance.
Bad business. Tell me, is everyone assembled in here?
Everyone except for Arthur the gardener. I saw him left a couple of hours ago with Winston.
Winston?
His guard dog.
I see. Very well. Have you poured everyone a stiff drink?
Yes, Inspector.
This'll,
So take the edge off.
Yeah. Well, here's to a man we all loved. To Charles!
Charles!
Oh, that is delicious!
Ghastly business. Now, if you two gentlemen would please take this body upstairs to his private study.
Yes, Inspector.
And after that, prepare the room and lock every door. I shall begin my inquiries in here afterwards.
Any ideas to the cause of death, Inspector?
Well, before examining the body, I wouldn't like to say could be strangulation, suffocation, poison. That's over sure.
Poison, Inspector, surely not.
Now, try not to think about it, Miss Polymore. As soon as I finish upstairs, I will come down and speak to everyone individually, and then you can get some space to try and calm your nerves.
Thank you, Inspector. This is all more than I can bear.
I shall return presently, as soon as I finish examining the body.
Well, thank God they've all gone. Well, thank God they've all gone.
Good Lord, Perkins, this body weighs a ton. Good Lord, Perkins, this body weighs a ton.
So this is Charles's private study. Set the body down there, gentlemen.
It's such a tragedy for a man to die just 3 months before he is to be married.
I can't stand it. Just look at him lying there.
This is most morose.
Morose indeed, Perkins.
Cecil, we must tread carefully. It would be easy for the two of us to become implicated in Charles' death. If they find out about us, we will be suspects.
So what? We were having an affair. It doesn't mean. It doesn't mean we killed him.
Of course not. That's what the inspector will think.
It'll be fine. We'll just carry on as if everything is just as it was. Except now you won't be forced to marry my beastly brother.
Soon we can be together and not keep secrets.
Soon, my love. But first, I must ask you one question.
It's so strange to think of Charles as being dead. He was such an influence on all of our lives.
It's almost as though he's still alive in the room with us.
Well,
Stillness unnerves me.
I agree, gentlemen. Sometimes seeing cadaver for the first time can be unsettling. Check his pockets, Thomas.
Of course, Inspector.
Okay. I need you all to pull yourselves together and to help me dust this body for fingerprints.
Yes, Inspector.
A letter!
Let me see that. Now, dust this body for fingerprints.
What was that?
Sir?
I could have sworn I saw him breathing.
Breathing, sir?
Oh! Dude!
Lawrence, what do you think? Charles is gone and he's never going to treat us again. Lawrence, Charles is gone and he's never coming back.
Very well. Now that I've finished examining the body, perhaps you gentlemen can take it to the service quarters for the coroner to collect in the morning.
Yes, Inspector.
And after that, Collymore, fetch me my pencil and my notebook from downstairs.
Naturally. Excuse me, Charles.
Oh, Cecil, I can't resist you. I shall marry you.
Come into my arms.
I shall.
Kiss me.
Oh, Cecil.
The inspector required. What's going on here?
I felt flustered. Cecil pulling my brow.
Very well. Well, now that I have the
Inspector's pencil. Inspector's pencil.
inspector's pencil, I'll be on my way.
Well, thank God they've gone.
Kiss me.
I finish examining the body, I would like to begin my inquiries. Perkins, send in Charles Haversham's personal effects.
Where would you like them, Inspector?
Just set them down on the mantelpiece.
As you wish, Inspector.
Oh, well, please don't go, Perkins. I'd like to ask you a few questions. Mr. Haversham, Miss Collingwood, if you could give us a moment's privacy.
Naturally.
Here. Well, go ahead and have a seat, Perkins.
May I?
Go right ahead. Tell me, how are you feeling tonight?
A little shaken, sir, but, but I'll be fine.
Very well. You and Charles Haversham, you were close?
Yes, sir.
Everything is under control!
Evening, Inspector. We require some coal in the library for a barbecue.
On the contrary,
Of course they didn't notice.
I barely
Improvise!
He was such a kindly, charming man.
It's true.
You met him?
Yes, once at the local police station. He was a consultant on a fraud case I was working on.
I see.
Now, tell me, how long have you been working with Charles Haversham?
80 years.
80 years?
8 years.
8 years, and tell me, have you enjoyed your time working here?
My time with Mr. Havisham has been nothing but a joy. I feel as though since I've come here, I've been seen not only as a butler, but also as a friend and a confidant. If you need me, I'll be in my quarters exits. Exits. Exits.
If you would be so kind as to send in Florence Collymore on your...
No need, I'm already here.
Very well.
Damn it, Dennis!
Don't ask too much of me, Inspector. I feel fresh as glass.
Very well, Collymore, you managed to find me my pencil
Of course, Inspector.
and my notebook.
Of course, Inspector.
I knew I'd left them somewhere, but if you will forgive me, Collymore, I need to speak with your sister alone.
Very well, Florence. I'll be in the library if you need me.
Very well, Miss Collymore, my questions will be brief and to the point, and if you can get some space to calm down. Firstly, how old are you?
21.
I shall make a note of that. Okay. And when were you engaged to be married?
In the new year.
I see. And when did you and your fiancé first meet?
Only 7 months ago. But my brother has known him since school. He introduced us at a local gala, and it was love at first sight. I knew from the very first moment I saw him that he's the man that I should be marrying.
Appears as though I've run out of paper.
When you love someone, there's no such thing as rushing, Inspector.
Tell me, did you ever feel like you were rushing into this marriage?
Why wouldn't I love him?
So you loved him.
Who could have benefited?
Can you think of anyone who might have benefited from your fiancé's death?
Cecil?
Not even Cecil.
I wasn't having an affair. Don't raise your voice at me, Inspector.
You were having an affair!
Don't tell me to calm down.
Calm down, Miss Collymore!
Where did you find me?
I found your letter addressed to Cecil Haversham and written in your hand declaring your love for him!
Charles Gray.
But where did you find it? I'll tell you where I found suicide. Or a murder conceived by you and Cecil Haversham to run off together.
How can you, you diabolical beast? I won't stand for this. Accuse me again and you'll be...
What's all this shouting?
What's going on in here, Inspector?
I was merely interviewing Florence Collymore.
Oh, she's having another one of her episodes.
Calm down, Florence.
Step out of it! You're hysterical!
Remember your breathing!
Where are you going?
She's put off. Cecil, you stay here. I dare say the inspector would have some questions for you, you being Charles's brother and all.
I'm sorry about her, Inspector. She's badly shaken. We all are. It's been quite the night, and it's getting pretty late.
Indeed. 11 o'clock already.
Well, do you have any questions for me, Inspector?
I guess similar questions to those I asked Miss Collymore.
Well, fire away, Inspector. I'm at your service.
Did you and your brother Charles get along very well?
Up and down. There was rather more strain on our relationship when Father died.
I see. And this is your father in this portrait, is it not?
It is.
He was the very spitting image of Charles, wasn't he?
Ever since he was quite young, yes.
And let me get this right, you were the junior for you.
Almost born. Didn't I know it? Charles patronized and embarrassed me throughout our entire childhood. He always thought he knew best, and his father always took his side. He never did get his way, he was on terrible.
You don't sound like you got along. In fact, it sounded like you hated him.
I won't lie, Inspector. Charles and I never truly saw eye to eye. But if you're suggesting I had something to do with this murder, Inspector, then you're mistaken.
I see. It's a dark night, Cecil.
Inspector!
You can barely make out the trees!
What are you saying?
I'm saying that tonight you can get a perfect night to murder your brother.
Inspector, please. Sure, I have chances. But keep down and be careful what it is.
Hey, you had it there! The outside!
What on earth gave you that idea?
This letter from Florence Collymore addressed to yourself, declaring her love for you!
You know about that?
I do! As it seems in Charles!
But it proves nothing. Oh, Inspector, I see you points have nothing to do with Charles' murder. Thomas Collymore does. Oh, Inspector, she's dangerously on here today with the devil in the dark. I've said it once before, I've said it once again. She couldn't stand it. You can give me her up to any man, let alone full chucks. Oh, again, it's nice. Snap and kill Charles. But there it is.
If you'd be so kind as to send in Thomas Collymore on your way out, I'm going to have to follow more than one line of inquiry at a time to get to the bottom of this.
Anything to help the process of your investigation.
They're all, Charles. Who could have killed you? Everyone under this damn roof seems guilty. That's weird. There's something under this blanket. Under this light! Here, a ledger. A ledger. A ledger. A ledger? A ledger? What? Guys, this isn't like a game show. This isn't interactive, guys. Stop laughing! Stop laughing! This is not like how I can see you all as well! Stop it! Ah! Let's see here, personal things, transactions, what's this? Last will and testament from Charles Haversham, dated only today, huh? That's odd. Let's see what's inside. That's odd. Let's see what's inside. That's. I, Charles Haversham, hereby bequeath my unearthly possessions, money, and Haversham Manor to one good lord.
Inspector, Thomas Collymore for you.
Yes, I would love to speak to you right now, Mr. Collymore, but a new crucial piece of evidence has just come up, and I'd like to inspect it in further detail of the study.
You take excuse me, Inspector.
Well, hand me the receiver then. Oh my God! Thomas Collymore speaking.
What's this about my recent deposits? Discrepancy? What do you mean?
9,000 pounds. Good God, man, gone where? Perkins, get in here!
Yes, sir.
Hand me my bank book, Perkins.
Your bank book, sir. Your pen, sir. Oh my God.
This is an absolute disgrace. Who am I speaking with? Mr. Fitzroy? I'll write that name down. I'll have you know. I'll report it to your supervisors. Well, Mr. Fitzroy, I didn't authorize these transactions, but you find out who did, and you call me back. I'm hanging up now.
What is it?
9,000 pounds gone from my private savings.
Good Lord.
What a ghastly evening.
Thomas, I'm afraid I have a confession. Well, you see, Florence and I are having an affair.
What? An affair? You always were a snake in the grass. That's all we The time has come for you to answer for your indiscretions to me. Draw your sword on guard. Nice trestle, but nice try, Cecil, but you're no try. You're no match for my skill. You know, sometimes you're so pathetic, I forget you're Charles's little brother.
I always wanted to... For you!
It's no wonder your father hated you.
Ching, ching, ching!
Rattle!
Ching!
Play!
Slice!
Ah, 'tis nothing!
I bet you, Collymore!
Ah!
You've got a good parry, Collymore.
Good parry? I'll show you, good parry! Woo!
Ching, ching, ching!
Slash!
Disarm!
Slice!
Blood! Ah!
I don't need that to kill a man like you, Cecil. It's no mistress to who killed Charles Habersham. It was his own vile little brother in a fit of jealous rage. You'll be sorry you ever laid a finger on my sister, Habersham. You'll be sorry.
Gunshots in the library.
Good God, what's going on down there?
I don't know, Inspector. I heard gunshots. Please come down here quickly.
I'm on my way, Perkins.
Inspector Carter! Oh, Inspector Carter, where is Inspector
He's
Carter?
coming down now in the elevator, Mr. Collymore.
Crash.
Coming down now.
Oh, there you are, Inspector. I have no idea how you managed to stay so calm and collected in situations such as this.
It comes from years of experience.
Indeed.
Now, the important thing is, we remain together and we don't let each other out of our sights. Where's Miss Collymore?
She's on her way. Florence!
Thomas, I'm frightened.
No, it's okay. Don't worry. As long as I'm here, you're safe with me. What's happening, sir?
Isn't it obvious that Cecil has lost control?
panicking. I can't believe Chrysler.
There, Miss Collymore.
You shan't.
Try to remember your breathing.
This is horrible. What a devil of a situation this is.
Not so fast, Inspector.
No.
Again?
Yes, I got go.
For God's sake!
Now we're all going to survive this. You hear me?
What's that? Great Scott, everyone take cover! Cecil's blocking the landing!
Good Lord! Great heavens!
Perkins, give me the keys, or
Here they are, sir.
quickly, toss them to me!
Which one?
The keys! Oh,
Good Lord!
keys!
A double murder?
Cecil's dead.
What are the... Ladder block.
Cecil, no. I loved him. I know it was wrong. I know I was engaged to Charles. But Cecil was mine, and, yeah. I was his.
There, Miss Collymore.
How will I go on?
Stop.
It's all right. Have another one of your pills.
Very well. You two gentlemen, please take this body upstairs as well.
Yes, Inspector.
I'll lend you a hand for this. Yeah.
Yeah. In all my 20 years as an inspector, I've never seen anything so unusual. Double murder, it certainly is something. Usually it's like just one like rock. Double two is really
You can say, it's Morris.
Morris?
Oh, Inspector, my fiance and my lover killed on the same eve.
Try to remember your breathing, Miss Collymore. Now is not the time for one of your episodes.
Yeah, I'm having an episode, Inspector. I cannot help it. Okay.
No, Miss Collymore!
What's going on?
She's having another one of her hysterical episodes.
I will not tolerate another one of your tantrums, Florence.
They're dead, they're gone, and they're never coming back.
You need another one of your pills.
Get away from me, Thomas. You don't understand my grief.
But who could have killed them? Him.
Master Key, and as instructed, I locked and bolted all the doors as soon as you arrived.
Then who could have killed him?
That's a good question, Mr. Collymore.
And one we need to answer quickly if we're all going to get out of this house alive.
Oh, Inspector, you've given me a chill.
Perkins, pour us all another scotch.
Yes, Inspector.
Okay, now, is there anyone else on the grounds other than the four of us that we know of?
Not a soul.
The gardener left at 6. The only other member of staff is Perkins.
Now, tell me, does anyone else have access?
No one, Inspector.
I'm the only one with Master Key, and as instructed, I locked and bolted all the doors as soon as you arrived.
Then who could have killed him?
That's a good question, Mr. Collymore.
And one we need to answer quickly if we're all going to get out of this house alive.
Oh, Inspector, you've given me a chill.
Perkins, pour us all another scotch.
Yes, Inspector.
Okay. Now, is there anyone else on the grounds other than the four of us that we know of?
Not a soul.
The gardener left at 6. The only other member of staff is Perkins.
Oh!
Good God, I needed that.
And does anyone else have access?
No one, Inspector.
I'm the only one with the Master Key, and as instructed, I locked and bolted all the doors as soon as you arrived.
Then who could have killed him?
It's a good question, Mr. Collymore.
And one we need to answer quickly if we're all going to get out of this house alive.
Oh, Inspector, you've given me a chill.
Perkins, pour us all another scotch. Okay, now, is there anyone else other than the four of us on the grounds that we know of?
No one is.
The gardener left at 6. The only other member of staff is Perkins. Good God, I needed that.
Hello again. Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. I am surprised, yet pleasantly surprised, to see so many of you return for the second act of our lovely little show. See, obviously I would be lying if I said everything went as planned in the first act of our little show, but had one or two minor plans. However, they're one we expect to see in any production, of course. Very well. This hasn't been the worst first act we've seen in our society. I've no idea. Anyway, just last year, due to a casting error, we had to present Snow White and the 7 tall, broad gentlemen.
Yeah, it's going well, to be honest. The girls are cold and we still have a dog.
Trevor, oh God, I'm going to fire. Before we resume the production, I have a word from the Health and Safety Administration. Could I please have anyone who consumed any of the salted nuts available during intermission to seek medical help immediately? Robert, I'm just kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke. I really shouldn't. Anyway, I now present to you the concluding act of The Murdered Haversham Meadows!
No one could have killed him, except for the people who are in this room.
Good God, you're right! It's one of us!
This is a disaster.
And it's not over yet. And it's not over yet. 2 murders on one night of Haversham Manor. What a grisly evening.
Frightful brother.
And look, Mr. Cotmore, the snowstorm outside is building.
If we aren't careful, we'll be snowed into this slaughterhouse.
We must discover the man. I heard gunshots come from the library. I shall go investigate that promptly. You 3 stay here and stay safe from all.
Yes, Inspector. Let us rehash what it is we know.
We know that Charles Haversham was found murdered here in his own private rooms on the night of his engagement party.
We know that his fiancée was having an affair with his very own brother, Cecil. How could my sister behave in such a way?
Now, Thomas, we know that he too was murdered on the same eve Mustache.
That makes perfect sense. So was I.
Kiss me 1,000 times on yours.
That's what brothers are for, Florence.
This is a disaster, and already it's midnight. That was most. That was most.
Sorry, buddy. Go on.
That was most.
Okay, Trevor, we need to have a talk about my senses.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That was most. A moose.
Ominous indeed, Perkins.
Studying lounge, are you there, Collymore?
Yes, Inspector.
Very well. Please come up here at once. I must speak with you privately.
At once, Inspector.
There you are, Collymore.
Yeah, hi, Inspector.
Are you sitting comfortably?
Most comfortably, Inspector.
Very well, but before we speak, I must check no one else is in earshot.
No one else is here, Inspector.
Very well. I found the murder weapon that was used to kill Cecil Haversham
Good Lord, where was it?
in the library. Barrel warm, the muzzle still smoking.
This killed Cecil?
Yes, less than half an hour ago.
Good Lord, who?
I was hoping you'd be able to tell me that, Thomas. We are friends, are we not?
I have no idea what you mean.
What were you doing then?
Oh, well, I was downstairs in the kitchen getting refreshments for my sister. Lon!
I don't know what page you're on, buddy.
I don't know what page we're on, buddy. But why would I kill Cecil Haversham, my best friend's little brother?
Hitting me the lecture, Thomas. We both know how ruthlessly protective you are of your sister, and not to mention how jealous you are.
Protective. I only approve what's best of my sister, for my sister.
Don't play the idiot with me, Thomas. You shot Cecil Haversham in cold blood, and you know that was not the plan.
Who the devil could that be? You're probably right. Come with me, Miss Collymore. We must hide you
Havisham's last will and testament, updated only today.
By Jove.
It appears she's the beneficiary. Oh, have a look.
Well, who could he have changed the beneficiary to? Who could he have... My God!
That's right.
He's leaving it all to Perkins!
And embroidered with the initials FC?
Yes, Florence Collymore is the murderer.
Arthur the gardener. You're suggesting that Florence Collymore broke into Charles's private rooms this afternoon?
Indeed.
Miss Collymore, get in here now. You killed Charles Eversham, and we have the evidence to prove it.
How dare you?
Now, we know what Perkins has done, and now we must go down there and confront him. Let's take the elevator, Collymore. Then we'll have to take the stairs.
Try harder.
I'm trying. It's not as easy as... All right. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. No, I don't need that now. Whoa!
Just don't know what happened.
Oh. Perkins!
Thank heavens, Inspector. These two have been accusing me of one of the most dreadful things.
Hold your tongue. We all know what you've done.
Winston, the inspector's here to help us.
It's you. I'm sorry about this, Inspector. I'll put him outside.
You must be Arthur the gardener.
Yes, I'm the longest serving member of staff here at Havisham Manor.
He's been working for Mr. Havisham for 19 years. 99 years.
99 years. What a dedicated man. But Arthur, I was informed he left the grounds at 6 o'clock this evening.
What's that?
He's been hiding here. The night 2 men were murdered.
Arthur the gardener became trapped in the storm and couldn't make it to the gates.
How implausible. I don't suppose you know you've walked in on then, Arthur?
Actually, Inspector, it seems I have decided to close this case.
A handkerchief.
Monogram Ed.
Monogram.
And stay with the identity! Just stay with sight.
Very well. I must go inspect this very crucial piece of evidence. Thomas, fetch me my magnifying glass. I'm upstairs.
At once, Inspector.
Here you are, Inspector.
Thank you. Thomas.
Inspector, there's something about that handkerchief you have not yet detected.
I'll get it. Well, yes. Yes. Thomas, it's for you.
Who is it?
Well, yeah. Mr. Fitzroy, sir.
Hand me the receiver, Cecil.
Oh, God!
I dropped the connection.
You.
Mr. Fitzroy! Hello, thanks for calling me back. Yes, this is a much more convenient time. What's this? Another discrepancy. A one-way ticket to Dover? No, I don't know about this. Mr. Fitzroy! Mr. Fitzroy! Mr. Fitzroy! Whoa. Yes, well, you find out who did this, Fitzroy, okay? I shall hang up the phone immediately.
Mr. Collymore, you look like you could use a scotch.
No! No. No. I cannot need another scotch.
Must you check your bank records then?
Oh, yes, I must check my bank records. I shall check my bank. You'll excuse me.
Inspector, there's something about that handkerchief that you have not yet detected.
What is it, Perkins?
That handkerchief bears upon it the initials FC.
Florence Collymore is the murderer, Inspector. You are.
Me, the murderer? How can you?
I think it's going rather well. Oh my God!
You are the murderer, Miss Collymore. It's plain for us all to see. You had such a plausible motive. You were cheating on your brother's fiancée, and perhaps you two banded together so you could run off after you killed him.
Me? The murderer? How can you? I cannot believe it.
You are such a scumbag, Florence.
I've checked my bank book record.
Again?
She's hysterical again.
Keep it together, Miss Collymore. Help me.
I'm sorry.
On the way.
Oh my God.
Keep it together, man. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Oh!
Okay, you're lying, Florence. You killed him. What do you have to say for yourself?
I'm no murderer.
Yes, you are, Miss Collymore.
It's not true, Inspector.
Very well. This is very easy to clear. You two show me to the body so I can inspect it for traces of cyanide poisoning.
Yes, Inspector.
Arthur, you stay here and make sure that Florence does not move a muscle. I shall return at once.
Arthur, you've known me for years. Surely you believe I would never do something like this.
Actually, Miss Collymore, it was I who discovered you to be the guilty party.
Oh, Arthur, how can you? Please, you must protect me from these fiends. I'll do anything to win your trust.
Please, Miss Collymore, stay away from me.
I've seen the way you look at me across the grounds. Even now, even now, the way you're looking at me. Even now, the way you're looking at me. I know how you feel.
Please, Miss Collymore, I am a simple gardener.
And you've said before, Humphrey. And you've said before, you've said before how radiant I look as I. What are you doing? And you've said before, how radiant I look as I walk across the grounds. Oh, Arthur, protect me. I'll be yours if you do.
Please, Miss Collymore, you are using your powers over men as you always have.
But Arthur, how can you resist me? I'm a beautiful woman.
Please, Miss Collymore, I do not feel as such.
You can't deny your feelings for me.
Perhaps it is true that I've admired you.
Then kiss me, Arthur.
Good Lord, what's happening?
I can explain.
I don't think you can. Miss Collymore in Arthur's arms?
A second affair?
Florence, you've changed.
You're why I like visions of Jeremy to this.
You need to try and remember your breathing, Miss Collymore.
Quickly, where's your medication?
Flash, I must have left it up in the study. I'll go check this instant.
You are a vile criminal, Miss Collymore.
And to think we took you in.
You have manipulated me. I have let my master down tonight.
And all this time you're plotting your fiancé's demise. It's disgusting.
Oh, Inspector, I feel an episode. They.
Let's have an episode or you're fired. Come on. Get off of me!
Now where's this medication?
Shalimar?
She's fainted.
Quickly, use the library. Sit down on the chase lounge. Remember, lift with your legs. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Oh, my back. Keep going. Oh, my chiropractor's gonna hear about this. Much better.
I found Florence's medic. What's going on?
She's fainting.
Good Lord, I'll wake her up. She's out cold.
Arthur, is this the silhouette you saw in the window tonight? I cannot tell, Inspector. Thomas, would you please move your hands from her face? It is not. Besides, the figure I saw was that of a man.
Of course. You were brought in by a handkerchief planted outside the window to frame Florence Collymore. But do you gentlemen know who the true motive belongs to? Department!
Me, Inspector?
Don't play the fool with me, Perkins. I know exactly what you've done. It appears on the same exact night that Charles Haversham died, he changed the beneficiary's will to you!
This is all a mistake.
Save your pleading for the police station. Thomas, lock him up to the table lest he escape before the police arrive.
Of course, Inspector.
No, this is all a mistake. Please, I tell you.
Save it, dirtbag!
That was an mistake.
Of course.
Oh, thanks.
I said save your pleading for the police station.
You won't get me there for hours, Inspector. The snow's at its peak. This is all a mistake, I tell you.
What happened? I must have fainted.
What happened? I must have fainted. No.
You did faint, Florence, and we discovered that Perkins is the murderer.
Perkins! But he's just such a kindly old man!
It's not true, I tell you. I didn't kill Charles.
I told you to shut it, old man!
I didn't kill Charles, but I know who did. Who? Inspector Carter. Inspector Carter.
Poppycock! What on earth?
You did it because Charles knew what the police money you were embezzling.
Nonsense!
You said you invested before on a fraud case you had been working on.
What of it?
Charles figured out that the reason no arrest had been made because the man committing the crime was yourself. You were the facade. No, it's the you were the perpetrator. Perpetrator. You were the perpetrator.
You can't prove it. But Charles could, and that's why you killed him. Never!
I know your secrets, Inspector. What would you do? Kill me too?
I shall. Confound it!
What a difficult situation this is!
Not so fast, Inspector!
Charles Haversham!
Sir!
Charlie, I thought you were dead.
You're alive! It's not possible!
Oh, I'm afraid it isn't good coming that easily.
But how did you survive?
I simply didn't drink the poison cherry and left that for me this evening.
Charlie, this is all more than I can bear.
Ever since we last